Hi, it's Alex Jarett with Technology Executives Club. In today's session, we're going to discuss attracting top talent with Richard Doran, who's the founder and CEO of Sierra ITS. And if you like today's session, be sure and go to our website at technologyexecutivesclub.com, where you can watch all of our interviews, briefings, and other content. Let's get started. Hi, Richard.
Hey, Alex, how are you?
It's great to see you again.
Hey, Alex, great to see you as well.
All right, so let's get right into it. So, we're talking about attracting top talent. I'll tell you, you can't see a headline, especially with anybody who's got data or AI, where you see these humongous offers that some people are getting. Back to earth here, where most of us live, Richard. How is this shift that we're seeing affecting the top talent that you work with?
Alex, I've been doing this for such a long time that I've seen the cycles, and the cycles repeat. This one's a little bit different because we've got the AI folded on top of it, which is really accelerating things. But
Gotcha.
There's still some golden threads that enable organizations, first of all, to attract and then hire the right people. Because at the end of the day, you have to be able to tell a story that's going to make an individual who has options want to join your firm. And Alex, it reminds me of a story that I heard about Steve Jobs.
Yeah.
And Walter Isaacson was interviewing him, and he said, Steve, what was the greatest thing that you achieved at Apple?
Yeah.
Walter thought he was going to say the iPod, the Mac, the iPhone.
Yeah.
And he said, the greatest thing that I've created at Apple is hiring the right talent that was able to give us the opportunity to create these amazing products. So at the end of the day, it all comes down to people, and people move the needle. In order to get to the starting point, you need the right team. And that's what we help companies do, is create the right team to achieve their individual as well as corporate hiring goals.
In the age of AI, it still comes down to people.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's what he was saying, and you obviously still subscribe to it. So what is it that top talent is looking for today?
They're looking to enhance their career, enhance their personal and professional goals. And so, you got to clarify as an organization and as a hiring contact, what is your value proposition to an individual for the role that you're going out to the market to seek?
Yeah.
You need to define what top talent is considering when they decide to join an organization. Top talent is looking for alignment, and they're looking for alignment in their career goals, their personal goals, and really how they can add value not only to the org, but also to how it's going to enable their career growth in this data-driven and AI-driven world. Before, it used to be climbing the ladder point by point.
Yeah.
And now it's being cross-functional, having a cross-functional skill set that enables them to understand the organization better, which then creates the opportunity for them to be seen as thought leaders and product leaders or tech leaders in their individual organization. Let me share a story with you on a recent search that we did for one of our clients. Okay. They're a global manufacturer, and they had been looking for a certain type of talent for, I think it was 3 to 6 months. And they didn't have the results that they were seeking, so they came to us. And what we were able to do is really within 2 weeks find them the person that they hired and is doing an amazing job in the role. And it comes down to 3 points that we addressed with them. One is we took the time to understand, of course, what they were looking for, tech stack, culture, values. And then what we did is we crafted a message to the market in order to attract the talent that they were looking for. And then you got to have a great story, because the best people are attracted with the best stories.
Yes.
It's about growth, culture, and impact that they can make on the organization. The second point is, Alex, we had to engage in the right channels.
Mm.
If it's like fishing. If you're fishing in the wrong spot, you're never going to catch the fish that you want to
You're
catch.
talking about where to put the recruitment ads and things like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a very disparate talent market right now. And
Yeah.
you can find talent at LinkedIn. You can find talent at Indeed, at Reddit.
Yeah.
And, there's tens of others. We've got a methodology that works, and we've got automation that works, that gets us to those individuals who are not only passive seekers, but active seekers. And then that gives us the opportunity to tell the story for our clients.
Gotcha.
And get someone really interested in what the opportunity is and just make an impact on their career.
So if you go back to your message that you're saying, the topic is how to attract top talent. And so I think the first thing you're saying is you want to align with the top talent's goals and objectives and their values. That's
correct.
So then you structure your process to attract talent who's looking in that way. That's what I'm hearing.
Correct.
And you help them do that through your process. And first you interview them, you come up with the type of talent you're looking for. But in your process of finding this talent, you have a process that allows them to get them to talk to, and then you help them find out what this candidate is looking for, and you help them tell that story of alignment. Is that accurate? Did I get that right?
Yeah, that's right. And, the best talent is working. There's some great people who are not working, but for the most part, the best talent is working.
Gotcha.
You got to create a story, and you got to create impact that's going to at least want them to discuss the opportunity with you. And then,
that makes sense.
If it aligns with their career goals, that's where the magic takes place. Because really, at the end of the day, it's just like Steve Jobs said.
Yeah.
It comes down to the team, and it comes down to the individual. So really what we do is we deliver a personalized experience in the hiring process that enables us to provide our clients with talent that is passive or active, but they're the best talent.
So what I'm hearing is there's a couple stages here. First, you go in and you find out what the job is and culture of the company. You help them get their story right. That's job one for you, right? And who they're looking for. And then you said the best people are actually already working. So you've got to talk to them and convince them to take the interview, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Alex, it's not about the ad, because 8-9 times out of 10, we don't even place an ad.
Gotcha.
What we do is we define the role and what a successful hire would look like. And then we use our proactive recruiting tools, both automated and non-automated, so that we can go to the market with that story to attract the best talent. We do this with speed, substance, and accuracy.
Gotcha.
And it goes back to that company that was looking for 6 months. We solved their hiring issue through a discovery process that took probably about a week, and then going to the market took about a week, but we solved their hiring problem in 2 weeks. And it was because we have the knowledge and the know-how on how to get granular with what a successful hire would look like. And then we know where to go, find that talent, use our storytelling in order to attract that talent, and give the client the opportunity to have a conversation with that person that turns into magic.
Gotcha.
We use AI, of course, and candidate matching tools. And that's one part of the process. But really, at the end of the day, it's our ability to create a personalized experience for an individual that's going to help them choose the opportunity that our client has.
That makes a lot of sense.
In the age of AI, it still comes down to a personal experience, because when someone is hiring someone, it's a hiring manager hiring an individual.
Right.
And we deliver a real personalized experience on both sides, both for our client and for the individual who's interviewing, which then enable the process and creates the successful outcome.
That's great, Richard. Well, thanks for doing this series on how AI is affecting hiring, and this particular segment on hiring and attracting top talent in the age of AI. Thanks, Richard.
Alex, great talking to you again.